Case interview attire. One of our favorite questions to answer emails on when we get a question the day before an interview. What should I wear, this or that? We even love the ones that come with pictures of people dressing up in their interview outfits. And today we're gonna give you the lowdown on everything that you need for what to wear in a case interview. Hi, I'm Jenny Rae, the Managing Director of Management Consulted, and we get a lot of these great questions about case interview attire. So we thought we would just build the definitive video on what to wear in a case interview today. For guys, it's pretty straightforward. You're gonna need a blue suit. I mean, you could wear gray and you could wear black. And if that's all you have, don't go buy a new suit for your consulting interview. But if you've got the choice, wear blue. It's generally the color of consultants, a neutral choice that demonstrates that you are an advocate, a kind listener, but intelligent. Across that, you're gonna not just want the blue suit, but you're gonna want a neutral and light colored shirt to go with it. White's cool, blue's cool, light pink is cool, but in general, you're gonna want a pretty neutral shirt. It can have a very slight pattern, but not anything that is dramatic. And on top of that, you need to wear a tie, not a bow tie, even if you're from the South, but you need straight up tie. And the tie should not be red. You're not looking for power here. This is not a banking interview. This is something where you're trying to demonstrate trust and approachability. So pink ties, those are cool. Blue ties, optimal. So ideally you've got dark blue suit, you've got light blue shirt, you've got light blue tie, you got the whole blue ensemble, and you're ready to go. With your shoes, you generally, with blue, are gonna wanna wear brown shoes, but again, if you're gonna wear gray or black, then you can wear black shoes. So for men, pretty straightforward. You're gonna wear a suit, you're gonna look fabulous in the suit, you're gonna make sure that the suit connotes trust and approachability and not power. For women, I've got some specific tips for you. When you go into the interview, you wanna make sure that you are not doing anything with your attire that is distracting you or the interviewer. So number one, you're looking for pantsuits. Ideally, the pantsuit is gonna come right to the ankles and you're gonna wear no more than a 3-inch heel underneath it. If you do that, you don't have to wear pantyhose. If you wear a skirt suit instead, you're gonna run into potential issues with pantyhose runs, or if you don't wear pantyhose, then you gotta pay attention to all the other things, if you know what I'm saying, around your leg area. So you wanna just make sure that you're covering it all up, wearing a very conservative pantsuit. In general, for women, you're gonna wear darker pantsuit colors. They're going to actually convey more power. And for men, they're looking for approachability. For women, they're looking for strength. They wanna know that you have the ability to do what it takes to walk into the interview, to lead with your analytics and your safety, your gentleness, your approachability. That's not gonna be what wins you the interview. So generally darker colors for women, blue, black, or gray are gonna be awesome. When you're thinking about shirts that go underneath your suit, you're thinking about anything that covers up 100% of your cleavage. So depending on your cleavage level, you need to make sure that you've got full coverage up there. Also, finally, moving up into hair, makeup, and jewelry, you want things that are generally more conservative. You will be interviewing with people who are going to be in a more conservative space. It's not that their political views are conservative, but financially and with the clients that they're working with, these are risk-averse type organizations. So you're going to want pearls or generally kind of more simple earrings and jewelry. You're gonna want not major flashy watches or too many bangles for when you're writing. Rings are totally fine, but again, nothing that's too aggressive. If you have the opportunity to get a manicure, that's always appropriate when you're going into the interviews. And finally, perfume and makeup. You don't want anything that's too much. The goal is not to be distracting. So you don't want somebody to be able to smell you from multiple areas across the room. You don't want them to be distracted by the amount of makeup you have on. And you want to come across as somebody who is powerful but natural in their own skin. This is a lot to think about. Admittedly, more for the ladies than for the men. But if you do have questions about what to wear in a consulting interview, it all comes down to this. You want to make sure that what you're doing is one level up in terms of formality from what you've seen from the people who have come onto campuses or that you've met with in person. You want to be comfortable in your own skin. Ultimately, the interview is going to be about you and your personality, more than anything else. And if you have questions about things that are a little bit edgy, there are some things that will fit you and will be appropriate, and especially based on certain offices will be more appropriate. So feel free to reach out and ask us about those. We still love to get your pictures before the interviews, and we always love to hear what you found works for you. So please reach out to us and let us know if you have questions. We're at managementconsulted.com and on social.